Alright, hi guys. So today we are going to dive into a little bit of a personal subject, you could call it. Today, as the title suggests, we are going to be talking about the beloved Brazilians. So, if y'all don't know, you're about to. And maybe if you're like me and you didn't really know what to expect when you were going to get one, this is going to give you all the... Alright, so sorry, my camera died, but let's get back into it. So here's the tea. So I'm going to tell my little story, and then I'm just going to talk about a little bit of aftercare and just things that you might want to know, some things that I learned after the case that I would have liked to know before. Definitely. This saved a lot of uncomfortable moments. Okay, so when I was first gonna go get my Brazilian, I didn't know a lot of girls that like went. I knew a couple of friends, they were a little bit like, oh yeah, it's like this, like whatever. Like they didn't really go into detail about it. And you know, those are things that you don't really want to like push because it's like awfully personal. I mean, you're literally going to a stranger to wax the hair off your hoo-ha, but apparently between friends it's a little personal and you know, you don't want to dig. So it's fine. But I would really appreciate the helpful advice. So I'm here for you guys. Okay, so fear not. And so the first time I went, I found this company. It's called Foxy Box. I booked it online, so I didn't, you know, have to like awkwardly go into the store and be like, can I get like a Brazilian? They also have this membership, which is super awesome. So I think it's like $35 a month, and you get a free Brazilian and then any 10-minute procedure, whether it's like eyebrows, lip, you know, whatever, it's just $10. So it's like pretty affordable, which is like awesome because, you know, that means that everybody can get it. You know, you don't have to be making a lot of money. So I booked it online, and then the day that I was gonna go in, I had to give myself like a little bit of a pep talk, honestly. Sister needed the pep talk. It's like, you're fine, because I mean, like, I didn't know what to expect. This one girl, she told me that like they put like the little modesty cloth in front of you and then they'll peel it back just to like wax the one side, etc., you know, so you're never like fully exposed. Another girl, she just spread eagle. So I was like, okay, like I don't really know what to expect. I don't know that anyone that actually goes to Foxy Box either, so maybe like their things is like different than a different salon. Anyway, I didn't know. I had no clue, not one clue in the whole world of what to expect. So I go in and I tell them that I'm there for the appointment. Oh, also online you can book that it's like your first time going. And so they'll probably like explain it like a little bit more. So I did that, obviously. And then I just picked anyone who was available. I didn't pick like anyone in particular, but you can if you want. So I go in, it's my appointment, so they bring me into the room. It's kind of like the same as a clinic room. Like they have like the bed laid out there. It's kind of smaller and have like a little shelf, or like the same kind of thing if you go get like a massage, if you go get like a facial, usually it's in like a smaller kind of room. Same idea. So I go in, you lay down, and then they tell you that there's like a little wipe so you can clean it up. Or one time they told me like you can use it now or you can use it after, whatever you like. I always use it before because, you know, we want to be polished. Oh, also before I went, I took like a nice long bath and I made sure, you know, we were exfoliated, we were clean. I was like, I don't know what to expect, but I don't want to be like talked about behind the back for me. Not like dirty, but like, you know, I just wanted to make sure it was perfect. And so I go in, lay down, and they give you the modesty cloth, which is just like a face cloth. And they're like, get naked from the waist down, lay on the bed, put the cloth on, we'll knock when we're gonna come in. So I did that, you know, wiped it down, got naked from the waist down. Oh, actually, even funnier. So the first time I went, I actually got my underarms done as well. And I wore, shit, what did I wear? I don't know, I wore something, but like, I had to take my top off so that she could get to my underarms, and I wasn't wearing a bra, so I was literally just like fully nude on this table the first time I went. It was so awkward. But I was like, you know what? We're just gonna live our best life. So anyways, when you get in there, they just whip that modesty cloth right off. There's no like folding it. No. You are just nude. They're like, all right, spread your legs, and you do this kind of thing with your feet, you know, so you're open for them to wax. And so you're just nude and you're just like laying back there like, okay, this is cool. And then you get some hot wax on there and then they rip it off and it hurts like, it hurts so bad. The first time you go, I've known no other pain worse in my life. I've never broken a bone, but I've gotten scratches, I've bled, okay? I've gotten like hit by softballs, all kinds of things. No pain is worse, let me tell you. I have tattoos. No pain is worse. No pain is worse. Oh my God. I was praying for it to be over. Oh my gosh. I was so scared. I was like, when is it over? When is it over? Like, I felt like crying, but I was keeping it together. And let me tell you, okay? But I will also say the pain is worth it. So anyways, they finish you up, you know, you get like all waxed up. You do like, you bring your knees in when they want to do your bum area. And you know what? It's a great time. They're really nice. They talk to you. They're trying to make it a good experience for you. So it's not like terrible, but it does hurt. And so they finish you up. You know, I went and I paid for the, you know, I gave a tip. So you go and you pay for the tip. And then I went home. I literally could not sit down in my car. I did not put my panties back on. Okay. I was wearing my loose pants and that's how it was going to be. I didn't want it to touch anything. I got home. It hurt so bad. I had to lay down. Like, she was swollen. And then so I'm like texting all my girlfriends after, because I was snapping them before, like, oh my God, like I'm doing it. And they're like, oh, tell me how it is after. Like, I want to know, like, should I get it? Like, blah, 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 blah. All these things. And so I go home and I'm like, this is the worst thing ever. Like, oh my God, it hurts so bad. And then a couple girls who like have gotten it were like, oh my God, I'm so sorry for you. Let's pray for us to Suha. Anyways, great time. So funny. But literally so much pain. I needed something frozen on there ASAP. And then I went back again. I didn't know if I should, but I was like, you know what? I've started this. I should go back again. But lo and behold, I shaved in between. Something you're not supposed to do, because when you do that, the like follicle, it like grips harder. Like the follicle, like little, there's like more grows on it, I guess. You know, when you pull out your hair and like the follicle, like you can see the cuticle. I think it's called a cuticle. Well, that part gets like really big, so it like hurts when you pull it out because you're pulling this big thing out of like the pore. But if it's like this and I go whoop, it just comes out really nice and easy. So anyways, I didn't know that. So I shaved in between and I was like, yeah, like just like the front, because I wanted, you know, I wanted it to be pretty. Like, it doesn't last forever, okay? I wanted it to be pretty, so I shaved in between. And she was like, oh, like you shouldn't do that. So I was like, I'm like, okay, fine. I won't do it again. But that time didn't hurt as much. It was still pretty bad, but not as much. But I noticed that every time that I went back, I was getting kind of like these little like white bumps after, like from like in like the pores, like where the hairs used to be. And I'm like, and I would go home and I would get like a witch hazel or like toner. I would tone it and then I would put aloe on it, you know, soothe it, get rid of the bacteria, all that good stuff. But I was still getting these like little like bumps. And I read about it online and they're called papules, first of all. Yeah, so anyways, they're called papules and sometimes you get them after because bacteria will get in there. It's like an open, I want to say orifice, but I don't think it's an orifice. Is that a bad word? Ew, I hate saying it. It's gross sounding. Anyways, it's just like an open part of your skin so bacteria can get in really easily, no matter what you do. And so I was like, this is so strange. Like, why do I keep getting it? But it never lasted more than 3 days. And they said that if it lasted more than that, then it was kind of like a problem and you should maybe do something about it. But mine never lasted that long, but they were like pretty bad while they were there. And it was like uncomfortable, you know? And so I was like, okay, like, how do I not get this? So the last time that I actually went to go get it, that's when I read about it before I went. And it said to kind of like ice it, or, you know, because you get a lot of swelling. So to minimize swelling and inflammation, you should ice the area. So I got a bag of peas on the way home, nice frozen bag of peas. And I just put that on there for a while when I got home, because it doesn't really hurt after a while. People stop being loud. because after you get it, after a while, it'll stop hurting as much, so you don't have to worry about the pain. But I'm still getting these papules from the inflammation, I guess. So I just got a big piece, put that on there, and I got them for like maybe one day, if that, and like much smaller, much like littler, like so much better, and like one day, which you shouldn't be doing anything like scrubbing or that there. Anyways, anything that can like rub it, irritate it, whatever. 24 hours, people, 24 hours. Anything that like bacteria can get in, 48 hours. So like no swimming, I wouldn't say take a bath, you know, take showers, all that good. That's the other thing, actually. I would always take a nice hot bath after because it feels good, just like nice and soothing, but it's a no-no, so can't do that. So then I just have like a few things that I learned after the fact that maybe could help y'all out. So first of all, before you go, take like a nice hot shower or hot bath. Really just soak the area, exfoliate, get rid of all the dead skin. That'll help when the hair comes out of the follicle. And also you'll be like nice and polished and clean and beautiful. And they'll be like, ooh, what a lovely vagina. Maybe, I don't know. Do they think that? I'm always like really paranoid that they're like, this girl has the weirdest fucking I've ever seen. I don't know, here it is. That's all I got. What can I say? I was very embarrassed about someone looking at my tablet because I don't even let my boyfriend look at it. But then I was like, you know what? Like, it's normal. Like, everybody has, well, all girls have one. Like, how it is how it is, you know? She's beautiful in her own way. Let her be. Whatever. It took some getting used to because, you know, people don't really talk about it. But, you know, we just have to discover it for ourselves. So, anyways. So, yeah. So just have like a nice long bath. Exfoliate. If you really want, you can have an Advil or like some kind of painkiller before you go. Could help with the pain. Just saying. But then once you get it in 24 hours, you shouldn't exfoliate it. You shouldn't do any activities where you're sweating, where bacteria can get in there. You shouldn't go to the pool or the ocean, any swimming, no baths. Just because, you know, bacteria can get in there. You don't want bacteria. It will get inflamed. It will get like, not good situation. Just don't do it. And then, so the other problem that you get when you have any kind of hairs that come out of the follicle is ingrown hairs. Ladies, ingrown hairs. They're not good, not fun. They're so horrible. They feel disgusting. They're like itchy. They're under the skin. It's not nice. So there's two kinds of ingrown hairs that you can get. One is like when the hair is growing back and it just grows out of its main little tube there. And then it goes into your skin, and then your skin's like, ah, foreign object, and like attacks it, and it gets inflamed. It's annoying. And sometimes you can go in with like a needle, sterilized needle, and just like kind of flick it up because it'll be just barely under the skin. And so that's okay. But then, oh, and then the other kind is like once it grows out, and then it'll go do this and it'll go back into the skin. But that's more from shaving because it's got the sharp edge on it, so it can go back into your skin. We don't have to worry about that with waxing, maybe shaving. So yeah, there's two types: pseudo folliculitis, which leads to papules, and then you get pigmentations or scarring on it, which we don't want. We want it to be nice and beautiful and even toned, right? I mean, it's fine if you do little flaws, you know. They're just happy mistakes. But you know, if we can avoid it, we want to avoid it, right? So after 24 hours, maybe like moisturize the area, you know, treat it well. Treat it like you would like any other part of your body, you know. Give her love, attention. You know, I like to tone. I like to moisturize with aloe. Sometimes I'll put some other lotion there, but make sure it's like scent free and there's no alcohol in it, or that actually dries it out. It's not good for your skin. And then also, if you do get those like papules, you could use like I read this in a video, so I think it should be good, but you know, look it up for yourself. Any kind of like acne product, because acne products are antibacterial products. So if you just give it like a little bit, make sure it's not getting like, you know what I'm saying, ladies? You know what I'm saying? None of this, just on the outside. And then like rinse it off so it doesn't go inside. We don't want it there. that won't make you happy. That'll probably be so much worse. And then also you can use a steroid cream. Here I have it written down that it's hydrocortisone acetate cream. And you can spot treat with this to calm irritation and redness. I think it's just over the counter, easy to get, so there's that. There's also like lots of products that I think ladies we never knew about in the drugstore for this, to put it on there. So, you know, take a browse. There's probably something great that you never knew that could fix whatever you're going through. But when it comes to Brazilians, I just want to say they're totally worth it. Nothing feels better than a freshly waxed hoo-ha. Putting on clothes, just like looking at it, feeling it. I don't know, whatever you do, I think it's the best choice I ever made. Shaving is just, it hurts when it grows back so fast. And then when it's growing back, I think it hurts when it's coming back. Maybe it's just me. But I feel like I get way more ingrown hairs when I shave. You gotta do it all the time, and it's never perfectly smooth. Like, you do not know smooth until you've waxed, let me tell you. And also, if you're not really into waxing, you could save up and go for like a laser hair removal. Sorry ladies, it's only for the light skin, dark hair, or like light enough skin and dark enough hair. There's a bunch of other options, and I know that ladies of like color, there's like special lasers and stuff, so you know what, maybe there's more out there than there was. There's this Dr. Simi Adedi, I'm not gonna say it. Dr. Simi, let's call it Dr. Simi. And she has great advice on it. I would highly recommend going to check out her video. She can give you all the doctor knowledge. But essentially, when I went to get, because they also offer laser at the wax bar that I go to, and they said that I couldn't get it because my hair is not dark enough, which is so sad. But you know what, waxing is great and I'm fine with it, so I'm sure they'll come up with something in the future for us fair hair, fair skin ladies. And for the rest of you who can get it, I hear it's awesome. And so that's where I'm gonna end this video. I hope you really like it. I hope you learned something from it. I hope maybe if you were scared, or if you were like a little bit wary of like how it goes, that like you'll be happy to find out that it's not like traumatizing. It's not bad at all. It's really easy, it's simple, it's about 10 minutes. It's so fast and quick. And maybe you'll go get it done now that you know all the ins and outs of it, and it's not like this foreign kind of concept in your head. So yeah, subscribe if you want to see more videos. I try to do as many as I can. And if you liked it, and I will see you all in the next one. So enjoy the sun. I hope it's sunny where you are, and go out, get that fresh air, because being cooped up in your room is not great for your health. So go get fresh air if you are allowed. I don't know. Okay, anyways, have an awesome day, have an awesome wax, have an awesome everything, and I will see y'all in the next video. Ciao, chicas.